The dosa. They can be small.
A little bready, a litlittle crunchy on the outside.
They can be huge.
That is terrific.
They can be empty inside or stuffed with tons of fillings.
Oh, this thing is loaded up, but so far, so good.
They can be cheap and they can be expensive.
Oh.
But in this video, we've come to the city of Chennai, indulging in South Indian food in an effort to uncover the best dosas in this country. But first, let's back up.
Ding dong, you just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard.
Chennai boasts a lineup of iconic Indian street foods. Think bready atlampams, spicy atto, and of course, the unbeatable dosa.
South Indian dosa. Dish.
Today, we're diving deep into the secrets of this iconic crepe and exploring its most unique and exotic variations. From a premium dosa topped with bone marrow.
It's oily, buttery, but kind of gritty too. I think that's the bone. Oh, I ate too far.
To a mega-sized monster over 5 feet long.
Family dosa
Get ready for the ultimate tour of Chennai's most iconic street food creation. Dosas. They're not your typical French crepe. These bad boys are the rock stars of South Indian cuisine. Crispy pancakes made from fermented rice and lentil batter.
Even plain is quite good.
In Chennai, dosas aren't just a dish, they're a way of life, an expression of the city's culinary soul, presented in various shapes, sizes, and with mysterious fillings. At our first dosa stop, we land at a street-side restaurant that's been dishing out this rectangular delight to Chennai locals for over 72 years. That's older than your mom. The only thing is, these dosas are filled with raw eggs.
தாத்தாவால் 1952 நம்ம கடை ஆரம்பத்திலே எங்கள் தாத்தா இருக்கும்போது இட்லி தோசை வடையை தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணார். அப்புறம் எங்கள் அப்பா பட்டு நான்வெஜ் ஆகினாரு. எங்கள் கடை ஆரம்பத்தில் இட்லி தோசை வடை இருக்கு ஃபேமஸ். ப்ரான் ஆப்பாயில் தோசை நான் லாஸ்ட் ஒரு 5 இயர்ஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு. அது என் பையன் சொல்லி ஆரம்பிச்சு சார், அவருடைய ஐடியா தான் அது. ஏன்னா தானாக வந்தது தான் ஐடியா, யார் சொல்லியும் கேட்கல. சின்ன பசங்க நிறைய பேர் விரும்பி சாப்பிட்றாங்க, பெரியவங்களும் வந்தாலும் பெரியவங்களும் விரும்பி சாப்பிட்றாங்க. டேஸ்ட் நல்லா சார். ஆப்பாயில்னா
Meet the famous half prawn dosa, a signature creation of this shop. Legend has it that 5 years ago, a family friend requested a dosa topped with prawn curry and a half-boiled egg. The owner happily obliged, and soon it became the dish everyone craved, earning its permanent spot on the menu. To prepare this unique dish, spread black gram dosa batter on a hot tawa. Next, crack in 2 chicken eggs. Then it's time for the curry, prepared with fresh prawns, curry leaves, black pepper, tomatoes, Kashmiri chili, turmeric, coriander powder, and a dozen other spices. Spread it along all 4 sides of the dosa and fold it inwards. This is called Indian origami. Serve with chicken gravy, mutton gravy, and prawn gravy for extra flavor. If you like your eggs on the rare side, then the crisp outer layer is the perfect match for the gooey half-cooked eggs and the flavorful prawn curry on the inside. It's a seafood fiesta, snuggled within a crunchy trench coat of flavor. Here's the deal with dosas. They're not just a one-trick pony. You can top them with everything from meats to veggies and even sweets. They're basically the blank canvas of Indian street food. At our next stop, these street food Picassos are crafting over 100 unique dosa variations in the heart of Chennai, and we found one that hits close to home. Introducing the macaroni dosa, a unique creation where the most affordable ingredients are blended together to create something magical. At least that's what some guy in a back alley of India told me. Start with the split chickpea dosa batter. Toss in diced red onions, green bell peppers, and tomatoes. Add a dollop of butter, some mayo, a kick of Szechuan sauce, and fresh cream. Then the pasta. Toss in our macaroni that's already been boiled. Drizzle some tomato puree and give it a good smash. Finally, a heavy shower of grated cheese. expecting a typical macaroni and cheese, well, you won't find that here. This isn't a pasta dish. It's also not fusion cuisine. It's Indian innovation on steroids. Here, they've taken everyday ingredients, spiced them up with local flavors, and bam! Something you'll recognize, but something also that will leave your mouth perplexed. Some people believe that a local priest accidentally invented the dosa when attempting to bypass religious restrictions and drink alcohol. We've all been there, especially when liquor stores are closed on a Sunday. He fermented rice, but when it didn't work as intended, he poured the mixture into a pan and accidentally created the dosa as we know it today. Therefore, the word dosa actually comes from the Kannada word dosha, meaning vice or sin. Coming up, we have one of the most sinful dosas ever made, topped with forbidden beef bone marrow. Bone marrow. It's the fatty tissue inside your bones. It's responsible for creating billions of blood cells every day. It creates red blood cells that carry oxygen so you can breathe, and white blood cells that help you fight infections. Thanks, bone marrow. But if you put down the science book and pick up a cookbook, you'll find the bone marrow is also freaking delicious.
Oh my God, that's good.
This is a Nalil dosa. It's the only dosa in Chennai that uses beef, a controversial ingredient. Look, here's a comment from one of our viewers saying that we should never show beef on the channel again. People get really upset about it, perhaps because the consumption of beef is illegal in many states in India. Start by spreading out the black gram batter on a hot tawa. Now here comes the star of the show, the slow-cooked, melt-in-your-mouth beef bone marrow. Tap and scrape every last bit of flavor out. Top it with an egg and give it a nice hearty spread. Next, a sprinkle of their secret homemade spice blend and a touch of fresh coriander for that extra zing. Fold it up and get ready to savor this delight. Served with a delicious stewed beef. The dosa becomes exceptionally oily and buttery thanks to the richness of the bone marrow. The fermented sourness of the batter mixed with the strong, rich, beefy notes turns this dish into a premium flavor experience. Soon, we'll try the biggest dosa you'll find in Chennai. But before that, let's explore a one-of-a-kind creation resembling a spider's web. Its ingenious presentation caused a culinary frenzy, swiftly going viral online and across the city.
மலேசியன் டிஷ்ஷு மலேசியாவில் ரொட்டி ஜாலான்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அந்த ரொட்டி ஜாலாவை வந்து வெறும் தோசையாக செஞ்சு நெட் கிரிப் மாதிரி செஞ்சுட்டு அதில் வந்து குருமா இதெல்லாம் வச்சு சாப்பிடுவாங்க. அது வீட்டில் அப்படி தான் பண்ணுவோம். ஒரு கிரேவி பண்ணிவிட்டு அந்த நெட் தோசை பண்ணி கிரிப்பு மாதிரி பண்ணி சாப்பிடுவோம். அதை தான் நான் கொஞ்சம் ட்விஸ்ட்டாக கொடுக்கலாம்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதில் ஸ்டஃப் பண்ணி நான் கொடுக்குறேன். அது மைதா, எக்கு, கோகனட் மில்க் எல்லாம் மிக்ஸ் பண்ண ஒரு பேட்ரு, பேன்கேக் பேட்ரு. அதுதான் மலேசியா டிஷ்ஷு ரொட்டி ஜாலா, அது அப்படி இருக்கும். அந்த ஐடியாவை வச்சுட்டு நான் அது மாதிரி பண்ணினேன். அதே சின்னதாக ரோல் பண்ணி கொடுப்பாங்க மலேசியாவில். அதை நம்ம இப்படி பண்ணால் நல்லாயிருக்கும், ஒரு பீஸா ரேஞ்சுக்கு கொடுக்கலாம் அப்படின்ட்டு யோசிச்சு தான் இது என்னோடய ஸ்டஃப்பிங் வந்து என்னோடய சிக்னேச்சர் டிஷ். இது பாப்புலராகி ஒரு 1.5 வருஷம் ஆச்சு.
Say hello to the spider web dosa, inspired by the flavors of the murtabak in Malaysia. The stall owner put her own unique artistic spin on this dish, setting off a citywide craze. This isn't your typical fried, folded dough. Oh no, it's a creative, edible masterpiece. Here, she crafts 2 lentil batter pancakes using a unique pouring technique, creating a mesmerizing spider web pattern. Next, she cracks and whisks eggs, generously pouring them over one pancake. Then layering on a flavorful mix of shredded chicken masala, onions, green peppers, and tomatoes. To amp up the flavor more, she adds some mayo, a heavy shower of grated cheese, a pinch of salt, and her secret spice blend. She places the second pancake on top, cuts it into 4 pieces with a pizza cutter, and she finishes by painting on a happy face with ketchup. Wow, looks like this dosa took some Prozac. The dosa's crispiness adds an incredible crunch, perfectly pairing with the flavorful shredded chicken, sauces, and seasonings inside. It's a truly satisfying bite that explains why this dish has taken the internet by storm. Finally, it's time for the ultimate culinary spectacle, a Mammoth Dosa that stretches an impressive 5 feet and dominates the food scene in the heart of Chennai. Step right up for the family dosa. With its name and size, this dosa is practically an open invitation for the whole village to join in, or it could just feed one of this guy.
இதில் சவுத் இந்தியன் எடுத்துட்டிங்கன்னா தோசையோட ஆரிஜின் என்னன்னு தெரியாதுனாலும் இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்மளோட ரெஸ்டாரண்ட்டில் ஃபேமிலி தோசை ஸ்பெஷல்னே சொல்லலாம். ஃபேமிலியோட வரப்போ நிறைய பேர் தனித்தனியாக தோசை ஆர்டர் பண்ணாமல் ஃபேமிலி தோசையாக ஆர்டர் பண்ணி சாப்பிட்றப்போ அவங்களுக்கு ப்ரைஸ் வைஸாகவும் நல்ல பெனிஃபிட்டாக இருக்கும், உங்களுக்கு நல்ல ஹாப்பியாகவும் இருக்கும்.
As this is 3 times the size of a regular dosa, we begin with 3 huge dosa circles made from black gram batter. Then we connect them together, forming a colossal base to host the flavors. Then a generous splash of clarified butter, or ghee, graces this creation before it's carefully rolled up. Serve with sambar, coconut chutney, potato masala, and tomato chutney. Avid fans of this restaurant enjoy the authentic flavors of the traditional plain dosa, savory and slightly sour with a sweet and nutty aftertaste from the lentils. Despite its substantial size, the shell remains perfectly crispy throughout, and each bite packs a lot of flavor. The spiced potato masala perfectly complements the sourness of the dough.
You're so crispy.
The coconut and coriander chutney add a hint of freshness, and the sambar provides undeniable richness. So after diving into the world of dosas all day, it is now decision time. Which of these 5 unique variations stole your heart? Was it the fresh half-boiled prawn dosa, the inventive macaroni dosa, the sinful bone marrow dosa, the viral spiderweb dosa, or the colossal family dosa? Honestly, I never imagined such inventive spins on this dish. And while I love them all, the macaroni dosa won me over. I just hope next time they make a mac and cheese option. So how about you? Which one of these will you try on your next trip to Chennai? Let me know downstairs in the comments below. And for more indulgent feasts for your senses, be sure to subscribe to Best Ever Food India. Elevate your style with our brand new clothing collection. Rock out in our threads, feel the thrill of culinary adventures, and celebrate with us in style. Head on over to beffers.shop today.